Hey everybody, how's it going? We are nearing the end of September 2022, so as usual, I'm going to be giving you my top 5 favorite fragrances for the month. Now I'll put a discount site link for global shipping where you can find all of these fragrances in the description box. You can find the samples for them all there. So I appreciate you for supporting the channel, but of course, please buy where you're comfortable, all right? So in 5th place is a fragrance that's only been here for a couple weeks, but it's had quite the chokehold on me. It's Creed Green Irish Tweed. Now, this is a soapy, clean fragrance that smells green, and it smells like springtime. If you're looking for a springtime in a bottle sort of fragrance that's also soapy and just really, really easy to like, I would highly recommend this one, because usually I am not a fan of green scents. They smell a bit too mature for me. They're not my style. But with this one, it has this sort of timeless, classic sort of essence to it that I just could not stop bringing my nose to. Ever since the first spray of this fragrance, I have been hooked. And usually I don't even sleep with fragrances, like spray a fragrance on and then go to bed. I used to do that more before, but I think now that we're entering these colder months, I might do that occasionally. But for about like 5 nights straight, something like that, I threw on Green Irish Tweed because I just wanted to smell it on me while I was like rolling around the bed. You know what I mean? I could smell it kind of wafting off of my bed sheets in the morning and stuff. And it was just this really nice, wonderful smell. It's just one of those things that when you wake up in the morning and you smell it, you can't help but smile. You know what I'm saying? So a lovely fragrance. I wouldn't consider this a signature scent of mine or something that I would make a signature scent of mine. It would be a fragrance that I would wear if I want to kind of get cozy, if I'm just having, if I'm doing errands by myself and just having a laid back sort of day. I'm not going to throw on this fragrance if I'm going to be around a lot of people or if I'm trying to show out or even go to any low-key type of gatherings. I wouldn't throw this on, but this is just the scent for me to wear because I love the way it smells, both on my skin and on my clothes. It smells really, really great. Green Irish Tweed is my current favorite Creed fragrance. So 5th place, this one right here. Now in 4th place is a fragrance I used today, and it's Molecule 01 by Eccentric Molecules. This thing has been probably in these top 5s, I think for the past, when did I first get this? Maybe the past 3 to 4 months. This has consistently been on the list. And I just love what this fragrance does when you mix it with other scents. But I also love the way it smells when you wear it by yourself. Itself, okay? So when you wear it by itself, it really enhances your skin chemistry. And, it can go one of 2 ways. You can either smell amazing with it, or 3 ways. You could smell amazing with it. You could smell really bad with it, or you probably can't even smell it at all. You know what I mean? It has ISO E Super, but on me, it has this clean, addictive sort of smell. But I do love layering this with my other fragrances because it really helps out with the performance of those scents. Like those weak fragrances such as Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks, which is my favorite fragrance from that house, that would only last about 2 to 3 hours on me. And I did a bunch of sprays of that and it just fell off my skin completely. But the time that I layered it with Molecule 01, I still smelled it on my skin after 7 hours. So if you want your fragrance to shine to its truest potential, then I would suggest picking up a bottle of Molecule 01. Because to be totally honest with you, I know people tell me, just try to hunt down the vintage bottles, blah, 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 blah. But sometimes you don't know where to look or you don't know if it's legit or not. So if you have a weak performing scent, then just cop Molecule 01 and you know that it's going to perform pretty nicely. So I do love this fragrance. And as you could see, the juice is already slowly going down. So this is my 4th place favorite scent of the month. Now in 3rd place is an interesting one now because we got Salt and Pepper by Precious Liquid. And this has been my number 1 for the past couple months or so, and I still love it. And if you've been watching my videos, I'm sure you could like slowly see how the juice has just been going lower and lower. I think, I remember it being like here, but then when I looked back on it, I'm like, damn, I have been using this bottle. So I really do love this fragrance. And oh God, when I smell it again, it makes me want to like wear it. Like this is a scent that is really just, I just find it super, super sexy. Now it's both salty and peppery, but I will say that the pepper shows through a lot more. A very, very mass appealing fragrance to the feminine nose. If you want something sexy to the feminine nose, this is the scent you get, and that's all I'll say about it. I do love rocking this fragrance and layering it, but lately I've been enjoying wearing it by itself. I'm getting a bit tongue-tied over here. But yeah, third place, Salt and Pepper, Precious Liquid, very sexy fragrance. In second place is Elysium by Raja Parfums, still my favorite Raja fragrance, and this and Salt and Pepper are an amazing combination together. I used to do that a lot last month. Now I've been wearing them a bit more individually, but they smell amazing together. Now Elysium, just, I mean, you can kind of tell just looking at the juice of these fragrances why, like, before even watching this video, if you paused it and you kind of took a glance at my fragrance collection, you could probably tell what would be in my top 5 because the juice is just slowly going down and down and down. But this is just a fun, flirty, fresh and clean, fruity fragrance. Now there's grapefruit and juniper berry in this fragrance, but my girlfriend smells pineapple on me. She's like, it smells like a sexy pineapple cocktail. Like that's kind of how she describes it. And it's just an intoxicating sort of scent that a lot of people are drawn to. So this is something that's both sexy to the feminine nose and the masculine nose. Whenever I wear it, I get nonstop compliments from whoever I'm with. And these are people that have smelled this on me multiple times. Whenever they smell this on me, they're like, damn, you smell good. And they'll still ask, they're like, what is that one? And I'm like, it's Elysium. They're like, and they're still kind of shocked till this day whenever I throw this fragrance on. So it's one of those scents that for the people around you, it smells like the first time almost every time. You know what I mean? Now, of course, that might sound like a bit of an exaggeration, but even someone like let's take my sister, for example. Like I wore Elysium probably a couple days ago. She's like, damn, you smell good. She's like, what is that? Is that a new one? And I'm like, no, this is Elysium. She's like, there's no way. So she just loves this DNA. But yeah, it's definitely a fragrance that I love throwing on, especially when I step out and if it's warm outside. And I know it's fall technically, but where I'm at, it still kind of feels like summertime. So this has definitely been a fragrance that I've been wearing a lot. And this is already like a year-round scent to me. This is like our winter time here is still 70 degrees sometimes. So it's not really winter. So Elysium is something that I can wear 12 months out of the year and I'm still going to smell great. And it's still going to push off the way that I want it to push off. But yeah, it's like a life of the party type of fragrance. I say that all the time, but I really do mean it. If that is who you are and you're looking for a fragrance that's going to embody your attitude and your vibe, then really, really check out Elysium because this thing smells so, so good. And when you wear it in public, people do not know this scent. All right, it's the fragrance everybody wants to wear, but they have no idea what it is, and they see the price point, and they get really, really sad about it, and they continue to wear their designer fragrances, which is totally fine, but usually with niche scents, people don't know where to look, and they don't even know they exist. So this is still rare to the general public. Boom, Elysium, Raja Parfums. Now my number 1 fragrance for September 2022. You can pause the video right now if you want to take a guess. But it is Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. Now, I've actually been wearing Afternoon Swim a lot. It's my scent of the day today with Molecule 01. That is probably my favorite layering combination. And I don't know if you would consider Molecule 01 to be a layering combo, because it doesn't really, well, it does have its own unique smell, but when it's layered with something else, it really just helps that scent push off. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, this and Molecule 01 just make for like a Sex in the Bottle sort of smell. You know what I mean? It's very orangey, it's clean, it's easy to like, but the simplicity of Afternoon Swim is what draws me to it, because it's a fragrance that whenever I throw it on, it just always works for me. I'm never like, oh damn, I shouldn't have worn this. I should have probably worn something else. It's always a hit. It's never been a miss. In terms of performance by itself, it's not the best. It's a fresh performing fragrance. It's a fresh fragrance. So the performance is kind of like, you know, you can get 5 hours. Some people only get a couple hours with it. But when I layer this with Molecule 01, like I sprayed this on earlier and it's still pushing off. So this is something that I smell on myself and I have received compliments on 8 hours after wearing it with Molecule 01. And just to say again what this smells like, it's really just a clean orange fragrance, but it doesn't smell like toilet cleaner. All right, I have smelled things like Clementine, California by Atelier Cologne or Parfum. I think it's Atelier Cologne. And that to me smelled like air freshener that you would use or put in your bathroom after somebody does a number in there. You know what I'm saying? But this doesn't go in that direction. It has that fresh and clean vibe to it, but it's really, really sexy. So Afternoon Swim has been kind of like my signature scent of the month. It has been something I've been wearing a lot. This and Elysium and Salt and Pepper in rotation, but this one has been the one I've been using more, and just it's slowly going down, and I just have to I savor it every single time that I wear it. I love it so much. But yeah, and it also refreshes me. You know what I mean? When I throw this fragrance on, it's kind of like, especially, you know, after you take a shower, then you throw on like a fresh fragrance like this, there's a different type of feeling. You know what I mean? I don't know if I can explain it the best right now just because I ate a bunch of Thai food right before recording this video, but it smells really good. It smells really good and you feel good. You know, you feel like you're ready to just go out and do shit. You know what I mean? Like for me, I feel like I'm a woman on a mission. After I have like a fresh shower, then I throw on my fresh fragrance. Like I can do anything. You know what I mean? That at least is for me. It probably sounds dumb, but that's the kind of feeling I get. And that's the kind of feeling you get when you wear fragrances that can really help bring out some confidence and just help elevate you in a way without even purposefully doing it. You know what I mean? It just kind of, it gets you feeling just some sort of way. And I know my words aren't the best right now, but I mean what I say, all right? So again, you can find these fragrances in the discount link that I'll have in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.